Hey everyone, Anders here. We're going to be going over the latest information on the MMORPG Architect Land of Exiles. Architect is a new game from an independent game studio called Aqua Tree and is being published by DreamAge in Korea. In Architect, there are 5 classes available: Warrior, Sorceress, Battle Cleric, Assassin, and Hunter. Classes are not gender locked, and character customization allows you to change most options, though not at the level of Black Desert or even Ion 2, as we've seen in recent gameplay videos. According to the publisher, Architect will be an Unreal Engine 5 AAA action MMORPG that immerses players in a post-cataclysmic world where they explore the sealed-off abandoned lands following a great disaster known as the Deluge. I made a video on the channel going over more basics about the game that you can check out, but today we'll try and focus on the FGT video they published on the game's official channel and the initial user feedback. FGTs, or focus group tests to be specific, are in-person playtests usually at the publisher's headquarters, so in this case it was held in Korea. You can think of this as a pre-beta playtest that focuses on qualitative feedback. In this FGT video, we see some updated combat and animations compared to the previous G-Star demo that was showcased in Korea last year. It looks like they have improved animations and hit feel for a lot of the classes, and we even see new biomes compared to the demo. For Warrior, they mentioned he uses a two-handed greatsword and has heavy hitting attacks. For Sorceress, they showed multiple magical abilities and mentioned they would act more as a backline support for group fights. For Battle Cleric, they stated that this is the game's mascot, so to speak. Instead of a backline healer, they've designed this class to be more frontline with good damage dealing capabilities as well as potent heals. For Assassin, they used dual daggers and they focused on making the animations more stylish in nature. And lastly, for Hunter, they use a bow and have multiple abilities that allow them to knock back enemies to keep them from closing in. We were shown more of the character customization and a new assassin outfit design. While they were going through the tutorial, they showed the basic attack prompt that's set to use E to enter combat mode or double click on the enemy. You then use the numerical keys in the quick slot inputs to use actual skills. It looks like there may be a second row of skills you can swap to with Y. They also confirmed that using C will initiate auto combat, where the character will use skills for you. There's also auto pathing for questing. They showcased the trial system. This requires you to fly through rings or climb obstacles similar to other open world RPGs. You get more rewards the better you do at these trials. The flying animation looked about the same to me, but the platforming puzzle looked to have improved animations. They briefly showed PvP through a duel between the 2 community managers. We can see the POV perspective is using auto combat, and the quick slots allow for more than just skill assignment. In a clip with testers playing the game, we also see the amount of skills available was more than what was first shown. In this screen, for example, we see 7 skills on the Hunter with what appears to be some sort of ultimate key as well. This Sorceress player also shows 7 skills and an ultimate with the T input. They also seem to be fighting a field boss with other players. This Assassin player again shows 7 skills and an ultimate and what seems to be the Ruins mode they have in game. Ancient Ruins are similar to Trials, requiring you to go through a maze-like structure, defeating monsters and obtaining blessings from marked enemies that give you bonuses like more damage, higher crit chance, or faster cooldowns within that Ancient Ruin run. You have limited time within the ruins to go through them and then defeat the final boss for rewards. When on mounts and seemingly when not in combat, your skill UI is hidden until you press E to unsheath your weapon. For feedback, the users that were shown said things like graphics were cinematic, gameplay felt smooth, map areas all felt immersive and good looking, the hit feel of the attacks was impressive, they like that there's no loading screens between map areas. One mentioned how he liked that the world boss had mechanics that you needed to pay attention to that also interacted with the terrain around you. A Warrior main said he liked the feel of Warrior in this game, and the PvP against a Hunter player felt pretty good to him. He was happy he was able to close the gap quickly against a ranged class like Hunter. Combat felt more like a hack and slash type action game. Grinding felt good. The puzzles were fun. Flying and the time given, so the stamina management was good as well. In terms of negative feedback, they wish there was more large-scale content. The controls are maybe too simple, and having no mount to move from place to place in the beginning felt pretty bad. That's all the info I was able to glean from this FGT video. Not a lot of stuff going on right now. Details are still scarce, but we are starting to see a marketing push that should give us more insight into the game, its mechanics, gearing systems, core gameplay, and even closed beta dates. As more concrete information releases, I'll update you on the channel. This game is setting itself up as a competitor to Ion 2, so it is likely they will release around the same time in Korea, though to me it seems like Architect is trying to get more mobile-focused gamers compared to Ion 2, who seems to be using mobile for strictly life skills or casual events, not full gameplay. That's all I have for you at the moment. Let me know what you think about Architect. Is auto combat a deal breaker? Would you say this game is more catered to mobile over PC from what you saw today? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.